There's a lot of things, and in fact, there are things that people are doing. So it can be as localized as your own self to larger community level kind of stuff. Your own self would be like, okay, first of all, understanding what is my lifestyle and the way I'm living and what I'm doing affecting the planet or affecting my neighbor or affecting some community somewhere else, right? So looking at our own consumption, for instance, our consumption levels. In fact, so when we start doing that, we realize that we don't necessarily need that next smarter mobile phone. The one I have right now might be okay. Maybe I can make do without a refrigerator. I mean, I've lived without one for 10 years now. Maybe I can cycle a bit more instead of having to take a car. Those are personal lifestyle changes, but there are limits to that because you cannot. There are larger social forces that are well beyond the personal lifestyle change. So that's where working as a community helps. So you start actually thinking of your community. It could be the school, it could be your family, it could be the residential association in which your family is living in a city. And for instance, is my residence association doing whatever it can to do water harvesting on the roof? Is it experimenting with solar energy? Is it building a community in which we are actually beginning to do things together? Can we collectively deal with our waste? So there's all kinds of such things that can happen both at the personal level and at that community level. And then you go beyond and you start looking at larger society. And you start examining the social injustice and ecological problems and other things that are happening and say, first of all, let me even understand those. Let me then be sensitive to those. And then let me see where I can intervene. So maybe just something, some Dalits are getting exploited somewhere or some anti-mining activist has been killed somewhere. As a group of students, can I write a letter to the Goa Chief Minister and say, we are concerned about what's happening there because we don't think this is the right kind of thing. It's a small step, but it's a very important step.